We hire thousands of people each year between our summer programs and our full-time programs, and it's just growing. I think that the need for people with skills at the undergraduate level or even, at the community college level are just going to increase. Blaze and Matt on the investment team have been just great advocates of technology and innovation. And it's really fantastic to work with this group that's just so passionate about innovation and really thinking about the world of work and the future of work in a different way.
Campus recruiting and undergraduate recruiting remains just a huge problem for all organizations. And we started reaching out to different companies in the space, and the company called Forage came onto our radar.
What we do at Forage is we work typically with large global companies to create free open access job simulations for college students to build career skills and confidence. The whole idea is, how do I road test a career before I actually commit to a career? And with the ultimate goal of young people finding the jobs which truly align with their skills and interests. Fundamental to our mission at Forage is to level the recruitment playing field. What we're fixated on is how do you truly democratize access to the workplace so that people who historically have not seen a pathway into these organizations, don't have the network, don't have the resources, don't have the career support at whatever learning institution that they have.
It helps to demystify such a large organization with very short modules that will give you an insider view on the different groups and departments that we have here. Oftentimes, students may think of a bank and a specific role in a bank. Here at Citi, we have over 20 programs. So you could be working in investment banking or sales and trading, or you could be in finance or human resources or on our consumer or O&T side.
From the candidate's perspective, it's about, okay, what careers are suited to me and also what careers aren't suited to me. They'll use our job simulations and they'll find these unexpected careers. They will build the skills, they'll build the confidence, and then end up in these organizations that do align with their values, their interests.
The most phenomenal thing that I had seen in such a long time where students would have access to what's called a virtual experience. And what we found was that the students were much more prepared for interviews. They were much more prepared for what the roles would look like. And you can have videos with different speakers from different businesses, and it's just a true partnership between Forage and Citi.
A lot of what Forage looks like, the way that we've developed our product, the way that we've figured out how to distribute it to a large student cohort has come from working closely with the bank, receiving feedback, and hearing insights that has allowed us to evolve what we do. All of our job simulations are completely free and open access, and if you look at our Citi programs, we've had I think over 100,000 candidates enroll in that particular program over the last 18 months. So the sheer scale of some of these simulations is pretty mind-blowing.
So the scale initially was with the Asia team. Our goal now is to make it global by adding more and more programs each year and just giving as many students as possible an opportunity to get an insider view into the different roles we have at Citi. What's interesting about the Forage product is I think it's a brand builder for us.
Citi Ventures have been fierce advocates for us to expand our relationship globally with Citi, and were just an incredible source of counsel and support. I like to think they did that with no expectation of anything in return, just because they truthfully believed in the value of our product. Blaze has been a bit of a bulldog for us, and he's really just gone into bat for us with key stakeholders. It's not the single moments, it's the consistency of those moments over a sustained period of time, which really sets our relationship with Blaze and Matt above many other investors that we have on our cap table.
To be able to engage at scale with technology is one of the beauties of the Forage platform, and it means that we can find students that otherwise wouldn't have come through the traditional funnel at a bank. Normally, when the job application comes in, you can start engaging with the Forage platform as students use it to do pre-skilling. That also enables the enterprises to go and reach out to those students, get to know them, and present the brand in a totally different way.
We wanted to go after the world-leading brands, and Citi clearly fell in that bucket. Ultimately, if you look at those companies as being big drivers of social mobility, like upward mobility, we thought like that was where we could affect the most change in terms of creating new opportunities